I'm not gonna lie, Devin Williams has been a disgrace in pinstripes. And this is why. For one, he literally, as you can see in this image, has a beard. And you might be saying, what's the big deal, man? The Yankees have to get with the times. Well, if you're gonna come in to the New York Yankees, complain about your beard, absolutely be a child about it. The least you can do when they change the rules for you, Devin Williams, is come out and perform. But instead, you are pitching as if you were a part of the White Sox, the Rockies, the Orioles. That's who you're pitching. No, you have came in. You've been traded for Nestor Cortez and Caleb Durbin, right? From Milwaukee, you were lights out. Your nickname was Airbender, and the thing is, your ERA has bended upwards, my man, upwards. So for you to come into the Yankees, change this rule, have Judge, Stanton, these guys coming out and saying, if you don't want to be here, you can always leave. We don't want guys who don't want to be here, who don't want to abide by the rules. But instead, Devin Williams comes in, gets the rule changed because they want to keep him long term, considering they traded some good pieces for him. And he's been an absolute bum, scrub. Batters are celebrating watching him run onto the mound. That's how bad it's getting. And you see Luke Weaver with an ERA under 1. And the only reason he gave up runs was because, this guy, Devin Williams, absolutely set him up for failure. He tried to save him, and I have nothing against Luke Weaver. He's been absolutely the best relief pitcher in the league this season. Absolutely lights out. Should have a 0 ERA, but Devin Williams had to screw that up too. And have you ever heard him say, "Oh, I want my beard"? No. This Yankees team has been a three-man show with an honorable mention of Trent Grisham because, wow, that came out of nowhere. You're forgetting that was a Juan Soto trade for a second. It's the Trent Grisham show, apparently, which I'm tipping my cap up to him because he's actually looking like an all-star right now. Somehow. I don't know what's going on there. But Judge, Weaver, and Max Fried, that is literally what the Yankees have been, absolutely piggybacking. You've got some guy, you got like Goldschmidt, he's doing all right. Bellinger's defense is great. His bat isn't really all that. Dominguez only against a certain type of pitcher. He's hitting well. Jazz Chisholm's injured. You've got all these guys coming in and out of the lineup. Ben Rice has been good, but then you're gonna have a problem with Stanton's. But it's honestly a mess. And then you check the starting rotation. Yes, Rodon's turned it around, but aside from that, Clark Schmidt can't stay healthy. Cookie Carrasco gone. You've got Will Warren. He hasn't quite figured it out yet. You still got Luis Hill injured. So hopefully he could come back soon. It's a mess. And honestly, the New York Yankees, man, it doesn't help when this guy who's supposed to be a lights out closer isn't doing well, man. And Luke Weaver, man, I really appreciate this guy because they've kind of casted him aside. He's done great last season as a closer. They tried to bring in an even better guy, and they thought, wow, relief pitching, the way this is going to be set up for the playoffs, this pitching, you could have Cole or Max Fried absolutely go the distance, 7 innings. Boom, Luke Weaver. Boom, Devin Williams, you winning games. No, you're going to go 8 innings, great, and then you're going to have Devin Williams blow it. That's the way it's looking, actually. But anyways, for me, Devin Williams, if he's not going to shave his beard and you're not going to perform, there's no way you're a pinstripe after your contract, man. No way. Let him go. Goodbye, man. You, Boston, call him up since you like former Yankee closers like Aroldis Chapman. Once he's done, boom, you got Devin Williams right there, man. But anyways, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Do you think it's too early to judge Devin Williams? Or do you think he is a scrub and should be off the Yankees after the year? Because to be honest, if you're going to change this beard rule, you better be lights out. It's as if Luke Weaver was the one saying, I want my beard. Watch me go be lights out. No, it's reversed. Actually, you said, I want my beard. I'm going to suck. But anyways, thank you guys for watching.